Hey explorers, this is Steve, your AVL Sherpa. How's it going? I wanted to show you something here. I'm now at the Sam's Knob trail, and here so you can see that is Sam's Knob straight ahead, and it's a great view. There's kind of like two little knobs at the top of that, and by the way, I think it's like 6,400 plus feet. So down here, I'm probably around, I'm going to say 5,800, 5,900. But I'm going to take you just a little bit further here. I've actually recorded a whole series of videos the first time I climbed to the top of that little mountain a couple years ago. This is one of my favorite hikes in all of Western North Carolina, the ones that I've done so far. Probably number 2 behind the Deep Gap Trail up at Mount Mitchell. But Mount Mitchell's not open yet, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll be able to get back up there because I want to explore that trail. I've only been on it a few times, but this trail here I've been on probably 10 times or so in the last couple of years since I've been here, 2.5 years. But you can see how pretty that is. Let me just pan around a little bit here. This is another one of those knobs. And by the way, I was at Black Balsam Knob. That's looking back up there toward the trailhead where this started here. That's right across the ridge over here on the other side of that DAR Memorial Forest that I was talking about earlier. And what's cool about this trail, if you notice, we're heading down here gradually, and this is gonna open up out into a meadow, which is absolutely beautiful. I caught it, I think it was last spring or maybe during the summer. It probably was during the summer. And the whole field, and this is a huge meadow, was just full of wildflowers, and it was absolutely beautiful. I shot several videos of that. I'm going to take you right up here to where the stairs are, and then you can see the meadow, and then you'll see how you get across the meadow, and then you basically climb that knob over there. It's not a long climb. I think the entire trail from the trailhead where I just left the parking lot to the top is less than a mile, or maybe right at a mile. But that last, half a mile, 3/4 of a mile, which is the climb, is actually it's a pretty good climb. It's a little bit, I think they call this moderate, but it's a good workout, and it's just, you basically, I've talked about this in the videos, but you see there's Sam's Knob. So basically you start, you come down, you come up this way, and then you go back around the side, and then you come around this way. It's getting my finger, but anyway, you head over across the mountain to the right as you're going up, then you come back over, you zigzag back over that side, and then you summit around the back of the knob. At least the way the trail is. I think it would be too steep to summit straight up the front there, as you can probably see from this photo. But anyway, here's the boardwalk stairs that go down out onto the meadow. I'll take you down here. So this is a nice little workout. If you can get out to Sam's Knob, I've turned a few people onto this hike, and they absolutely loved it. So you kind of have to work to get up here. 9 out of 10 people that come up here end up going to Black Balsam Knob, which is, 1/4 of a mile down the road, heading back out toward the Blue Ridge Parkway. It's on that Forest Service road that I talked about earlier. But this is all the way at the end of that road, at the end of the paved part. And there's trails all over the place up here. There's the Art Loeb Trail. Mountain to Sea Trail comes right across here. There's this trail, Sam's Knob. There's the Flat Laurel Creek Trail, which connects into this trail further up here. Okay, here's this meadow I was talking about. Perfect timing. It's almost 5 minutes. But you can see the trail goes across the meadow, and you can see where it runs into the mountain. And then, like I said, you zigzag up across to the right, back across the left, and then you go back around the backside to get up there. We'll talk soon. Have a great day.